most people would say to be working on your first album at 70 is pretty amazing to me. I'm that kind of guy. I kind of hang in there. I set out to do it, I figure out what I want to do. And I just go out and do it, The musicians that I want to use for a lot of the projects, they're down there. Because see, we can only use drums, voices, and mallet instruments, like vibes, steel drums, balafon. That's all we can use. No horns, no strings, none of all that.
And no bass, like I said.
No bass, no strings, no nothing. So I wanted to use some of the drummers from the mystic revelation of Rastafari. And I wanted to use a drummer, the only other drummer who I know outside of the great Lloyd Nibbs, who can play mento. This guy is called Carl McLeod. And I wanted Sly Dunbar. And
You got Sly Dunbar on your record? Cool.
I wanted Marjorie Wiley. She plays keyboards and congas. And I got Bongo Herman, I got Sticky, I got Alvin Hall.
That is what it's got to be. Either crime or music, music in my life.
I went out outside of the studio in Jamaica. We went into St. Thomas and got some Kumina drummers. And we set up in this guy's backyard with a Mac and 2 mics, right? And we recorded that stuff, brought it back up here, put on a Brazilian percussionist named Maravaldo on it, and a singer named Joe Black. I was looking out at the sea, I had my feet up, and I had this one drumstick. It was a homemade drumstick that they played a dance in the market, like that Saturday night or something like that. And I picked up that drumstick, after the dance and everybody left. I found a drumstick and I had it. And I'm sitting on figuring, well, what am I going to do for the next 25 years? And it went on, and it came to me that I wanted to play drums. We took recording equipment into these caves in Green Grotto, Runaway Caves in Runaway Bay. And there are these 2 rocks in there that sound like a gong. or rocks sound like gongs. Yeah. So I went in and did something I always wanted to do. I played the rocks and taped it and made loops for one of the songs on my album. I told my boy, I said I want to record in Jamaica. He said, why you want to go to Jamaica? I said, because I can't bring these caves up here. He said, what caves are you talking about? He said, well, there are these caves that have these two rocks that sound like gongs. And I've been wanting to record them for 40 years. And I think I'd like to do that on this record, if this is gonna be my record. Right? Okay.